Good evening, guys. Welcome back to our channel. Today we are playing another deck on Inktable, and we are playing the Emerald Steel Aggro deck. It's quite similar to the deck that we played yesterday, except we are playing with Emerald instead of Amethyst, and we will have a couple of new cards from AZURITE, just like the Daisy Duck Pirate Captain, as well as Donald Duck. Let's have a look at the deck list. So let's look at the deck list of Emerald Steel Aggro deck. So we have 16 1 ink drops that are Curse to Merfolk, Captain Hook, and also the two locations, the Bea and the Ville Manor. Now we also have 2 ink drops that are Banzai, Gogo Tamago, Doc, Olivia Flaversham, Mr. Smee, as well as the location Seven Dwarfs Mine. And we have finally the 3 ink drops that are Captain Hook, Donald Duck, John Silver, and also the Pearliest Maze, the final location. And the only 4 ink drop card is Daisy Duck. So if you guys have seen our last video, Amethyst Steel Location Aggro deck that we have talked about yesterday is actually only capping at the 3 ink cost. But this deck, because we wanted to include another new card as well as something that fits the theme, we have put Daisy Duck Pirate Captain, and she is 4 inkable cost. So let's look at a couple key cards. We have Daisy Duck Pirate Captain. Whenever one of your pirate character quests while at a location, draw a card. Now, if you guys saw the Amethyst Steel Location Aggro video, you could see that the John Silver, the 3 inkable card, works really well with location, since this card gains extra resist and extra lore for each location you have in play. So it kind of makes sense with playing with Daisy Duck, and also new card Donald Duck works well, since if you have a captain character in play, this character gets +2 lore. Daisy Duck and John Silver being captain, Donald will benefit off this, as well as playing the Captain Hook in 1 ink drop as well as 3 ink drop works really well as well. Now, Curse Merfolk and Captain Hook are very nice addition with Doc to draw cards. Just like in Amethyst Steel, we were running Doc for that same reason, but in this archetype you could see that there is a better way to draw cards if you need to during your game. Since it's an aggro deck, you will be inking cards and then dropping the cards onto the field constantly, so refilling your hand is quite crucial, and playing Captain Hook, Mr. Smee, and Curse Merfolk works really nicely with that strategy. The other cards are quite self-explanatory, you would have seen it from before, just like Banzai, Captain Hook, Curse Merfolk. Olivia Flaversham is just a pure aggro card. Doc and Mr. Smee makes sense to just play those when you are trying to go fast and go wide. The other new card that we have added is Gogo Tamago. It's a 2 ink drop card, and it's evasive, 2 strength, 2 willpower, and when you play this character you may pay 2 ink to gain lore equal to the damage on chosen opposing character. So if you were to challenge with like maybe Banzai and then they had like Daisy Duck or something, you can play Gogo Tamago to gain lore really quickly, to just maybe finish the game off. Otherwise, it's an evasive card, so it might be some easy lore there and there if the opponent doesn't have any way to deal with evasive. But yeah, it's overall sometimes a nice card, and it also can catch an opponent off guard. Okay, let's move on to our locations. We have the Ville Manor, which is very much so same as the fairy ship in the Amethyst Steel. The Bea, needless to say, is just a altar card really, so you just quest here and then you just change your hand, which is nice. Seven Dwarfs Mine in this deck doesn't work as well as the Amethyst Steel as such, since we're only running Doc. However, it could be a nice factor to remove a couple characters if you need to, and also this could work nicely later game when Gogo Tamago comes on board with inflicting damage and gaining lore from Gogo Tamago. And lastly, we have the Pearliest Maze. This is whenever a character is challenged while here, each opponent chooses and discard a card. So basically, you just quest here, be aggressive, and when your characters are in danger, they'll have to pay some cards to do so. So It does have some of a discard element in this because we are running green, but we are trying to go fast and go aggressive. That is more of the main theme of the deck, and the sub theme is the pirates. So I think this has quite nice potential. So let's play this deck against a couple of meta decks that we have talked about on our channel and see how this goes. Let's move on to the gameplay. Okay, so we are playing the Emerald Steel Aggro against the Amethyst Steel Aggro that we played yesterday on our channel, so check the deck list from our description as well. We get some nice hands here. I think I might keep Daisy to show the potential. Wanting to play John Silver on the turn 3. Turn 2 we can play Go-Go Tamago 2 location instead. I think I'm gonna go with that route. I'm gonna keep this hand. What we will do is we'll ink Tamago and play Hook and we'll pass. I hope we get on an inkable card. Nice. Okay, well we are going to unfortunately ink one on the John Silver and play Banzai this turn. And we are going to actually challenge their hook. And we'll pass our turn. Okay, they're gonna play a location. They're gonna get rid of our hook. Okay, we get Daisy here, so we are going to ink Daisy, play Silver, and we might have to get rid of their Sumi before it becomes a bit of a threat, so I think I'm gonna do that this turn. Cool, so they're not questing just for much right now. We are able to catch up from judging by hand and how many cards they have in their hand, so let's do that. Okay, let's play location, play another location, and we will play Curse Motherfuck. And I think what we are going to do is to challenge Hook, and we'll pass. Next turn I'm hoping to put down Donald Duck and move one. Oh, has been returned to our hand, that's okay. Okay, we will be able to do that, so let's play that and let's move. Okay, they're gonna gain 2 law next turn, but we're gonna be able to get more, so let's start questing rather than taking down their location, and let's start altering our hand to our advantage. I think another John Silver is nicer for us, so let's get rid of that. And it will pass. If we can play Daisy Duck next turn, that will be great for us as well. Okay, they play Calhoun here. That is not ideal. But let's see if we can run our way. Whenever one of your pirate character quests while at a location, draw a card. So that means that we can do that with Bea. So let's play Daisy. Let's quest with John Silver. Draw a card. And we'll discard. We don't need a Curse Motherfuck. We will ink Sumi. Move Donald Duck as well. And let's quest with Donald Duck as well. And draw a card. Draw and discard a card. Ah, okay. I think we don't need Olivia Flavisham. We'll pass. And there should be pretty much winning condition for us for next turn, I believe. Unless obviously Calhoun is gonna go into that. Yep. Calhoun should have gone into John Silver there, I think, yeah, it would have been able to take this card down. But that's okay, that's just the CPU's mistake. It happens a lot anyway. Let's play, and let's full ink 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, questing 4, yeah, okay, so we win here anyway. So let's quest with John Silver, and that's the game. And it's a game, yep, sub triggers, yeah. So yeah, you could quite see how fast this went, and also even I guess with the Amethyst Steel, yes, the CPU has made a mistake there and there. It looked probably more stable, I would say. It felt more stable than playing Amethyst Steel, purely because Amethyst Steel, I was running Casa Madrigal as well, and it does get tricky playing that card every now and then to gain lore, and also you don't really have many cards that can take down threats very easily, except if you use Captain Hook or Mr. Smee or Calhoun. Now, our deck, because we have 4 Ink Drop Daisy Duck, it does give you a bit more of an option when challenging, and also I felt like we were able to get down location down faster in this deck, and John Silver was able to be utilized. Okay, so we are playing the Emerald Steel Aggro against the RubySapphire Control. We have talked about this deck on our channel as well, so I'll put the deck list in the description. Now we get quite an interesting hand. I don't think we need this many copies of the locations. Previous base, I am not sure to keep. I think we rather have characters to go wide with, so let's prioritize that. And I might actually mulligan Daisy as well to see if we can go wide faster, because RubySapphire is notorious for going quite slow. This matchup is probably preferred for me more, so we can just try and go wide as quick as possible. So I might actually just play a location here instead of Captain Hook and go wide, because I don't think they're going to play, yeah, so they don't really play anything on turn 1 anyway except an item, so we will just go wide as quick as possible. So let's just honestly go with, just keep going wide and wide. Okay, cool. Okay, we will, I think we can benefit off having Daisy, Donald Duck, so I'm gonna ink Seven Dwarfs Mine, play Donald Duck, and we'll quest with Olivia, and we'll pass our turn. And next turn we can play the Bayou and Captain Hook to gain advantage of the Donald Duck and move one of the characters to hopefully draw in this card to get a better hand. They decide to take Olivia Flavisham, that's fine. Okay, so let's play Captain Hook, and let's play Bayou, and let's move Donald Duck. Let's quest with Donald Duck to draw and discard a card. Yes. Okay, that's perfect hand. Let's keep Doc. And I think I rather 10-5. Okay, it is getting to a closer territory now. Maybe it might be better for us to ink. So let's ink, and we'll move Hook as well, and we'll pass our turn. Alright. Okay, they're not challenging in your well location, which makes sense. You probably wouldn't, so. Alright, I am worried about them getting to play. Be prepared, so let's play Doc and then just draw 2 cards to see what we get. Okay, not really ideal. I am going to probably quest with Donald. Hoping for a location here. Well, let's go with one of them. And let's quest with Hook as well. Okay, we are not really hitting any of the things that we want to be. I think we'll keep Smee in that case, and I think we are going to pass here purely because if you go wide and then they wipe us out, I don't have anything to come back with, and they have the same character amount as we do now, so if they are to do a be prepared, that's fine, we can leave the location. So let's see what happens here. Quest and ward. Challenge. That's fine. Okay, so they're not gonna play be prepared here. Okay. Alright. Okay. If we are to... Okay, I am going to go for a risky move. And we will move Doc and quest with Doc and hoping that we will pick up a captain card. Any captain will do. Any captain. Okay, we don't pick up a captain card. That is okay. We will discard... Actually... Falling Cry. 1, 2... Okay. We'll show the potential here actually. We'll discard Olivia. We're gonna ink Smee. And we're gonna actually challenge Donald into Baymax. And we'll play Go Tamago. And we're gonna use the effect and pick up Baymax. There we go. That's how we gain 3 lore. Like what we talked about in the initial decklist section, how I said Go Tamago could gain the last couple lore surprisingly, and we do so, and we win against Sapphire here. Honestly, even though they got to 7 ink and they had be prepared in their hand, they couldn't just play it in time, and we were going way too quick anyway, so they didn't have any answers to come back just in time. So yeah, it does go fast, but it's got a little bit of a longer life compared to Amethyst Steel. So even if the game does drag a little bit more, you do have a couple of answers, which is nice from what I've been playing. Let's move on to the gameplay against Ruby Amethyst. Okay, so we are playing the Emerald Steel Aggro against the Ruby Amethyst Control. We have played this deck with paper and on Inktable multiple times, so I'll keep the deck list in the description. This matchup will probably be the hardest for this deck, so let's see how we go. I might keep 1 Doc for refilling my hand, and I will keep 1 John Soba. I'm not going to keep their location, and I think this is what I will keep. Okay, not a bad hand at all, in the slightest. We're gonna probably ink 1 Hook, and we'll play... Actually, we could play... No, actually, we'll play Captain Hook, and we'll pass. Oh my gosh, they're just playing Diablo. Okay, we are going to... it's a bit tricky here, but John Silver is not benefiting off as such right now, but then Daisy Duck as well. I think what I'm going to do is, unfortunately, ink John Silver in this case, and we'll play Mr. Smee, and it will challenge Diablo, and we'll pass our turn. Land Rider, that's fine. Okay, we are going into... We probably want to make them discard, so I might actually play that at some point if we can. We are going to ink not Bayou, Deville Manor. And we are going to play Captain Hook. And honestly, I think we can just quest here with Smee. And we'll challenge. And we'll pass. Oh, Queen's Castle. That is not ideal for us, but hope we can gain lore quick enough to not even bother that. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna ink one Daisy Duck. We're gonna play Hurlius Maze. Let's move Smee or Hook. Or do we take that Queen's Castle this turn? That is some serious question there. 1, 2. Okay, actually, we are going to challenge Queen's Castle with all to take that threat down. It might be wrong here. We might have just quested. Maybe we should have just quested, but who knows? It might be okay. I am going to move Smee, and we'll pass our turn. They have hard-casted friends on the other side. They haven't played any Mim package, but they have been playing like how you usually would play this deck. Except I'm not sure about Queen's Castle coming that early, but that's okay. Right, now we are able to move you as well. And we will play... Oh gosh, I thought we had one inkable card, but I was completely wrong there. That's okay. We'll challenge into that. And let's just keep going wide then if that's the case. So let's do this. I'm just gonna ink Daisy here then. That's okay. And we will play... We'll play Doc. And pick up hands. Cool. And we'll quest with both. I think we should have probably played Daisy Duck there instead. I think I misplayed that majorly, so my bad on that. But we are going okay. They're only 6 inks, so they can't play Be Prepared just yet. And they can't really challenge any of our characters either. So that is perfect for us. Let's go with... Honestly, we could take that couple of characters with this. We could take that Flynn with that. I think that's what I might do. So let's play a card and move you, sir, to here and do 2 damage to Flynn. Goodbye, Flynn. And we'll quest with Hook and we'll quest with Smee. And we will move Banzai, quest with you as well. So now we will just quest with the others. And I think I'll keep my hand just in case if they play Be Prepared. But this should be pretty much a winning condition for us. They play Medusa, Chernobog's gonna quest and banish. But that is just not gonna be enough. Yeah, beaking, happily, that's fine. And that's 2 lore there with the location, and I will just quest with Smee, and that's the end. So, from what they had in their hand, it was a bit of a hard hands to face against. But I hope I hope you guys could see how well this deck could play, even though the situations were tough. I was able to take down characters pretty nicely, so I was able to take down Diablo. Was worried about what cards that they were picking up, but it was okay. Maybe it was wrong to play aggro. We could have just probably quested and got them to challenge instead. But Being able to take Flynn Rider with the Seven Dwarfs Mine was pretty nice as well, so hope that showed potential there and there. And also with how wide and how fast I was able to go before they got to 7 ink, I think definitely shows the potential. So let's move on to the deck list. Okay, so we just played the Emerald Steel Discard deck against a couple of meta decks. You could definitely see the potential there, just like the Amethyst Steel deck, with how fast and how wide it can go with the locations and the characters. I think a couple of new cards from AZURITE, the new Captain Hook in the Emerald, as well as Daisy and Donald, definitely is something that we can be looking into. The Captain Hook works really nicely with the John Silver and Mr. Smee as well, so it is really nice addition when you go green and silver. We are planning to release more aggro decks. Don't forget to like and subscribe for when those videos come out. Do let us know in the comments what sort of decks and also cards that you guys want to see being played. This is day 11 of our Christmas content. We are releasing Lorcana related content every day till the 25th. So make sure you check the other videos and also the future videos as well. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay ready till next time.